a physical manifestation of a divine, in a divine creation.
Not in.
Because there's no in, there's no out.
Well, in suggests there's a separation from the environment and the thing that's inside of it. It's like the reality is the environment consists of a single thing, and all things inside of it are just thick bits.
So like in the creation reality, those little bits, they coalesced. They came from an intense heat from the Big Bang, and then they solidified into galaxies and planets, and we grew as humans in that beginningless creation.
Well, it's easier to see it as life, like we evolved. Like we're life, no different from the generic life of anything. Life is life.
Well, but then, like, is a rock live?
A rock is sort of alive.
Okay, so we're humans. We're alive as human beings in this plane of existence with the parameters of the earth and the cosmos. And we're here as human beings having this experience on this planet. And we've got minds, and we've got thoughts, and we've got experiences. And observing the world, which was what Christian Science is observation. It's a nutsy place. It's a crazy reality. Like we've got.
Everyone who thinks free will is real is clinically insane.
You're actually,
that's a lot of people, and so that you can start conceptualizing the extent of the world's madness and where it all comes from.
But you're not talking like the determinism and non-determinism, like the belief that it's all determined, and then the opposite belief that none of it is determined, and that we're determining it now. We're determining reality as we speak, what we're doing, how we are.
Yeah, that's just voicing a desire, because it would be a lot easier if it was that there's never been a basis of reality behind it. Like from the get-go, the inception of the belief in free will has always been a tyrannical con.
So is that good and evil? Would you say that you go back to the separation of good and evil?
Not good and evil, the sane and insane. And then the insane made a science of insanity, which is to say they made a science of instigation and rage and control, and when your philosophy allows you to lie and it stands for generations, you get really fucked up cultures.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so how do you straighten that out?
You say patience a lot.
But when you say that there's no such thing as free will, like the people can't willingly do anything about it.
No, then so that makes it easier. So that the job is shine the best you can with the reality of our pragmatic universe, and people will see the reality of that in your shine, how you live your life, and from that the reality is born, and it comes out in little things like the removal of the capacity to hate, because the reality is there is no evil. Everyone who does what we would call evil things is only insane, And if you know they're insane, you don't have to face the imbalance of resentment or spite or us them, and just a magnitude delusion that sucks up all of our time and energy. When you know that evil isn't real, you go into a situation knowing without the burden of susceptibility to hate. So,
But where is forgiveness in that?
well, it's all forgiveness. It's like at the realization of evil's impossibility. That's the ultimate
That's
baptism.
huge. That's a huge understanding. Like that's like
Yeah, and
like-
that's what has to be normalized, and that's what sparks the reality of heaven on earth. Is the as a global planet we can become too smart to hate, but we have to face the tribulation of all the industry that we're going to discover was dependent on people's capacity to hate.
I like the one you said where you said, "I'm too smart to go insane."
Patience be with us.
This is David Arthur Johnston at home in Victoria, though he would never say this is home because he's got a place somewhere else and no place anywhere. So we're in Victoria, BC, and this is March the 26th, I think, 2023, and we've got all that we got. We're doing the best we can, and I think there's a deep message here, and it's not a deep state reality. I'm David Shabib, pronounced Shabib by the police.